Thank you. For those who are online and are aware that we're now calling a special council meeting to deal with the item 9.3.1, GP and Allied Health Services at the Alma Beard Medical Centre. This memorandum was called by this memorandum is noticed in accordance with the Local Government Act of 95 of 5.4A2 that we, the undersigned, being at least 1/3 of the number of councillors, request that a special meeting of council be held in the council chambers at Fiend Street 2J as follows at 1:40 p.m. on the 21st of the 9th, 22. The purpose of the meeting is for considering item 9.3.1 of the agenda for the OCM of the 28th of September, which is, as I said, the GP and Allied Services at the Alma Beard Medical Centre. This was signed by Councillor Madachi, Councillor Ruthven and Councillor McEwen and Councillor McCormick. I'll declare the meeting open at 1:43. Councillors, we all know the purpose. We also know the officer's recommendation as before us. So I will open the meeting now do we have a mover? Thank you. Do we have any questions or clarifications?
Perhaps you could read the recommendation, Madam President.
Okay. Actually, thank you, Councillor. It's quite a good idea. For those that are online may not have the agenda, the officer's recommendation is that Council, 1, authorises the Chief Executive Officer to A, work with industry service providers to provide a scope to invite proposals for the provision of GP and allied health services at the Alma Beard Medical Centre, and B, publicly advertise for proposals for the provision of GP and allied health services at the Alma Beard Centre, and C, lobby the state and federal governments to raise awareness of the increasing impost on regional local governments to provide GP and allied health services. 2, request the CEO to provide a report to Council by the 30th of November 2022 to consider the proposals received for the provision of GP and allied health services at the Alma Beard Medical Centre and determine the process to implement the decision of Council. That is the officer's recommendation that we're considering. Do I have any questions? Thank you, Councillor Pearce.
If we could just go back to the recommendation where it says publicly advertise for proposals, would the CEO just let me know or let councillors know where this public advertisement will be?
Certainly. I think it's worthwhile putting it in the West Australian because it is a statewide publication. We'll also issue a media release to as many media outlets as we can. We'll put it in the Herald, even though the Herald won't come out for a couple of weeks yet. And we will no doubt get some response to the media releases. We'll also use social media and website.
Thank you.
Anybody else have anything they wish to add to this matter? Yes, Councillor McCormick.
Just a broad question. Is the Health Department aware of the Shire's point of view regarding this Wheatbelt Health pulling the pin?
Yes, but I will allow the CEO to answer this in more fully.
Yes, the Health Department is aware, but it's not the State Health Department that is responsible for provision of GP services. It's the Federal Health Department. And we did issue the original media release to our local member, Melissa Price. and the Primary Health Network, which is funded by the federal government, was contacted by Canberra to follow up on the issue, and we have since met with them.
Thanks for that.
Thank you. Any further questions or clarifications? Are there any objections? In which case, this item is carried unanimously under Standing Order 9.3. I will just clarify before I close the special meeting that the purpose of bringing it earlier is to allow more time to advertise and maximise our opportunity to attract somebody. Thank you. I'll declare the meeting closed at 1:48. Thank you, councillors.